Hello everybody and welcome back to the farm. Now as you can see, the sun is shining. It is early spring, very late winter, and the temperature is now above freezing point, meaning the JCB and this very nice slurry spreader can get onto the grass fields. So the first one I'm actually going to work on today is not the one behind me because that's a little bit wet, it's actually the one just up here, and it should be absolutely fine to spread a good layer of slurry on. The grass has started to grow. Not only this, but the crops have started to grow as well, have continued to grow, meaning that we really could do with getting some fertilizer onto there. Okay, so let's just get this gate opened up. Yeah, so this is the field. I've never actually properly worked in this field before, but it's a decent size. Goes up the little hill there. So that is my first job of today. I need to get the all the slurry applied. It's a nice easy job though, even if it is a little bit whiffy. Right, okay, so the PTO's on, pipes are in, good, let's go. So it is just going to be a case of driving up and down the field, covering it as well as I can do. It should be pretty good, should be a nice covering. And then, yeah, we'll just leave the grass to grow for a few weeks and then hopefully we'll be able to get a first cut out of it in maybe 2 months' time, thereabouts. It's not going to be too long, I wouldn't have thought. Like I say, the other field is a bit wet, so we'll probably put some slurry on that in the next vlog. That is my current plan. Oh, also, the car over at Peter's, that abandoned car, it's finally been picked up by the police. So, yeah, they're not allowed to tell us what the situation is with it, but it has gone, so I'm guessing that's the end of the story. I've no idea whose it was, but apparently it was involved somehow with some robberies, although they're not supposed to tell us that. It's a secret. Maybe I shouldn't have just told you. Right, well that is the field finished. As you can see, there is a nice shiny layer of slurry applied. Let's go and put this back in the yard. Thing is, it is a very small field, so it doesn't really require much at all. Anyway, yep, let's just figure out what the next job is going to be. I can leave the field gate open. I will be going back in there very soon. So, yeah, I only need to keep the gates closed, which are for the animals. In fact, the animals, yeah, that's a good point. They probably do need to have some water. And they also need to have a feed mix very soon. I did take the front loader off this tractor, but I probably shouldn't have done, thinking about it. Right, okay. So, I will take this off because the other field is not quite ready, as I said before. There we go. And I think I will just put this front loader back onto the tractor. Luckily, it is a nice, easy job. Okay, and there we go. Right. Cows, how are you doing? I'm not expecting a response from you, just asking you a question anyway. Looks like you're doing okay for your water, but it's worth a top up. Definitely worth a top up. So there we go. They do get through so much, but they're good, healthy animals. So I think what I'm going to do before I do come back here and just give the cows a feed mixture is I'm going to go over to my field and just make sure the sheep are okay. I'm sure they will be, but I've just got to keep checking these things. Not only that, but I also do have the chickens to just ensure they have enough food, because there's not many of them, but they could still get through a fairly decent amount of food in a day. It has been a couple of days since I last checked up on them. The air temperature is now +2. Things are looking up, although, yeah, the ground is still 0, but things are going to be changing very rapidly. Now that it's spring, change is in the air. Right, well, I definitely appreciate the milder weather, but also, look at this, I have some wool. So soon I can get that transported over to somewhere which will buy wool. I'm guessing there is a spinnery somewhere around here. That is looking good too. Just top it up. And I'm sure the food will be fine because it usually is. And there's only 2 of them, so yeah, it's all good. I do want to get some more sheep soon. It is my goal for the next few weeks, I suppose. Looking good. Okay, they seem happy. I don't think there's much point in filling that up. I can always do it in a couple of days' time. Oh, who's that? Dennis again. Okay, Dennis. What does he want this time? Let's just take a look. Daggerwin, come here, fast, important. Okay. Right, well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes just to go back that way. It's a bit of a long way round, though. Once I am back at the farm, I have got to do the feed mixture. The cows can probably wait for a few days, but again, I want to get it done. I can always store some of it actually in the mixture itself, so yeah. Good to see these trees are growing too. I might be able to cut those down now. It just depends if it's worthwhile. If I let them grow a bit, then it means that I can get a bit of firewood out of them. Not much, but something. These ones here haven't grown too much just yet. Right, okay. Here we are. Dennis seems to live in a bit of a warmer area. It's now +4. Right, so where is Dennis? His pickup's here. He's put his tractor back. But I can't see him. I did notice that the house down here, it looked more lived in, and the van is still there, so I think Dennis is moving in down here. So if I go and knock on the door, we'll go and see what the situation is. He could be down here in the house. If I was to hazard a guess, I would say that he is actually living here, but the van is rented or something, so he can transport things between his pub and here, since he is in the house moving stage. Nice shed. Very nice shed. Right. Let's see if Dennis is in here. Ah, Daggerwin. Now, what were you doing around my farm? I wasn't around your farm. Hey, Daggerwin, stop lying. I saw you last night in Peter's pickup. In fact, the CCTV caught you too. I would be very interested to see your CCTV, because what you're accusing me of is absolute nonsense. Huh, fine. I'll just load it up. Now, was that, or was that not, you? Dennis, I can truthfully say, 100% that was not me. But that was definitely Peter's pickup and the livestock trailer. What do you think he was doing? No idea. I don't even have any sheep yet. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm going to have to go and speak to him, I suppose, but it is strange. It is very strange. Keep hold of the footage. Aye. You must think I'm stupid, Daggerwin. Well, you've had your moments. Thanks, Dennis. I will be in touch, definitely. Right, so that is very strange. It's suspicious because, well, last week there was the incident where Peter had apparently been telling Dennis to stop wasting my time. I didn't believe Dennis at all. I completely sided with Peter there. But that is definitely Peter's pickup. So what was Peter doing at Dennis's farm? Now, the only thing I can think of, and I hope that it is this in a way, although I don't really want Peter's pickup to have been stolen, but I'm hoping that that was somebody who's taken his pickup and has, tried to commit crime on other farms, like maybe stealing animals. Let's go and find out. Now, I hope I'm completely wrong with this idea, but you see, we had the salesman who was very upset with Peter for some strange reason, and he's been causing trouble on the farms. Obviously, he's been dealt with now, but why did he hate Peter so much? I just hope it's not related to this. I hope that Peter is just completely innocent, but it looks like his livestock trailer is just there, looking extremely muddy. Well, when I last used this it was spotless, so that's been out very recently. Probably last night, in fact. Right, let's see what's going on here. Just a social visit, Daggerwin? Well, kind of. I just wondered if you could clear something up for me. This livestock trailer here, have you ever been using it recently? Yeah. All day yesterday, actually. Really? Was it only you driving it? Yeah. It's funny, because Dennis has just shown me a video, his CCTV footage, of your pickup and this trailer driving into his farmyard. Oh, has he? Strange. Well, it wasn't me. Oh, you see, it was definitely this pickup, and it was that trailer. So, Peter, what were you doing there? How dare you, Daggerwin? How dare you accuse me? I'm very sorry to suggest it, Peter, but I have seen the evidence. Just get back to the farm and do some work. That's what I'm paying you for. Crikey. He's a changed man. I've never seen him like this before. What is going on? Right, well, I'm going to go and do some spraying. I've got to do some spraying anyway. I think I've put off the feed mixing for today. It's a nice day, so I think it is best just to get the spraying out of the way. Like I say, the feed mixing can wait a little bit. I would have liked to do it today, but to be honest, let's just get this spraying done and out of the way first. It sort of put me in a bit of a bad mood. I thought I could trust him, and now I don't know what to think. Now I did put the sprayer back in this shed here, so it's all ready to go. It's got all the fertilizer in it. All I have to do is just jump into it, and we've got this field just around the back there, and this field just around the front here. And just about that's it. So yeah, we'll get a good application of fertilizer applied. This sprayer has been waiting a while. I'm pleased the time has finally arrived. So, yeah, let's just get it warmed up. There we go. And I think we'll go for the bigger field first. Get it out of the way. But it's even not that big. With this sprayer, it just takes a few minutes to do. The small field takes a few seconds to do. Okay, that might be a bit of an exaggeration. But as you can see, the crop is growing very, very nicely. So, I'm just going to get into the field first. And I am pretty much ready to go. Now this is a very, very wide sprayer, so I've got to really watch the booms on trees and other obstacles in the field. It does take a little bit of getting used to. I'll watch the hedge over there. Okay, so if I can stay at that, that's perfect. We've got a pole there as well. There's a tree there. Just avoiding these trees. So yeah, just going to take a bit of concentration. So what I'll do is I'll send the drone up and we can see this from above. It'll be much more interesting anyway. It will give me time to focus. Dennis, just to update you, Peter seems very suspicious. I think you might be right. I think he has been in your yard. There's nobody else that could have been there.
I knew it! Right, I'm calling the police.
1 second, Dennis. Did he actually do anything though? Did he just drive in and then drive out?
No, the camera detected him driving in at 11:08, and he was out at 1:06. He was there for almost 2 hours.
Ah, right. Well, I think if it was me, I wouldn't call the police just yet, because if nothing's actually been moved or damaged, then you probably wouldn't get anywhere anyway, but it's up to you.
This Peter. I don't trust him anymore.
Nope, I don't know if I do either. Anyway, we have another field to spray. And this field really is going to be a fast job. This is a super bumpy track. Right, okay, so yeah, as you can see, this is the field. I'm just going to position myself somewhere up here in the centre, and then it's just going to be a case of going across the top and then down the bottom, and it's done. A nice, fast, easy field to spray. And I am actually very impressed with the quality of these crops. They really do look good. Right. So here goes. Yeah, so what I'll do, because I don't want to get Peter into trouble unnecessarily, because we don't actually know for sure that it was him. Somebody could have taken his pickup and tried to do something and then brought it back, but he did seem very defensive, so it's very strange. So I'm not going to influence Dennis's decision there. I don't want to, you know, upset things unnecessarily, just in case Peter is innocent. He could be. So I'm not really promoting getting the police involved at this stage, although if anything else strange happens, then I would be inclined to. Definitely. After all, he is my boss, and he has actually helped me quite a bit over the past few months, so I've got a lot to thank him for, really. Got to respect him in that way. Talk of the devil. Why is Peter texting me? Peter never texts me, he nearly always rings me. Okay, well, we'll have a look at that text message in a second. Just get this back to the yard first of all. Get that folded up. Yeah, such a big boom, it takes forever to actually fold up. There we go. But I'm pleased that those two fields are sprayed, and one of the grass fields has been spread with slurry, just the other one tomorrow, and then everything will be done. I will have to put some more fertilizer on though in a few weeks' time. Right, actually I'll put this back in the shed. Best place for it. Now, for anybody who is interested in the money which is earned from these vlogs, you will have seen that in the previous vlogs a bit of money has come in to help the farm for putting the videos on. Well, I think the next payment is very soon, so hopefully in a few days' time, or maybe a week's time, we will have a little bit more personal income from putting these videos online. Right, okay, let's get a better signal. Let's take a look at the message. Dennis, this is your last warning. Just watch it. What? Unless my eyes are deceiving me, I've just received a message intended for Dennis's eyes only. He sent it to the wrong number. Okay, I think that explains everything.